What is up? It's your boy Aing bringing to you guys a brand new freaking video, man. So look, listen, today we got a fun one. Today we got an exciting one. Today we got a banger. So this video was actually recorded like a long time ago. When I first got the lift, I gave my initial thoughts on the truck. But I mean, this comes at no surprise. I had the video on an SD card and then I used that SD card and then I deleted the video. That could be a negative, but I'm looking at it more as a positive now that I got a little bit more driving, a little bit more understanding of the feel of the Tacoma. So if you're interested in getting a lift kit, you're interested in what a lift kit is actually like living with, this is the video for you. I've had my lift kit now for exactly 2 weeks. 1 week I was in the office, so I was driving it as a daily driver, but also it's your new toy, so you want to drive it as much as you can. And number two, I've done a good bit of everyday driving. So I drove it to work, I drove it to a couple different malls, and that's not a joke about mall crawling. Like I really had to go to the mall. So I've done my fair bit of driving in these 2 weeks. I think I've put around 300 to 400 miles on the truck. We got a little bit of experience under our belt. Before we get started, a like, a comment, and a subscription would be much appreciated. I'm really trying to grow this channel, and you're the only one that can help me do that. Hopefully you find this video entertaining enough to leave a like, a comment, and maybe even a subscription. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So let's talk about what I'm running on this truck. If you go with the setup similar to mine, your results will obviously be similar. So the choice of tire, 285/75 R16 General Grabber AT. They are a load range E. The reason I bring up the load range is because obviously it being an E-rated tire, the sidewalls are going to be a little bit more thick and they're going to be rougher on the ride. Number two, as far as suspension goes, we are running Bilstein 5100s as our shocks, front and rear. We also have a Deaver Adaleaf in the rear, and then we have up front Old Man Emu 2888 3/8 1/2. So that's what I'm running as far as suspension. That's what's giving me my lift. Now, it's a 2.5-inch lift in the front, 1.5 in the rear. So there's a few things that I want to touch up on in today's video. I'm not going to go super in depth, but if you want me to, let me know which topic you want me to get in depth about, and I can definitely do that for you. We're going to talk about the ride. We're going to talk about the power. We're going to talk about the MPG, and we're going to talk about overall, do I enjoy or regret this lift kit? So starting off with the ride, I don't know how to say this kindly. If I offend you, I'm sorry. It seems as though the younger you are, the rougher the ride could be and you will still enjoy it, versus being older, the rougher the ride, you're not really into it as much. Me personally, it's normal. It has its pros, it has its cons. Now let's talk about the pros. The truck on stock suspension, whenever I hit a bump, would hit the bump and then bounce. I know this will probably never ever happen, but I have a fear that I'm gonna hit a bump and going to need to maneuver very quickly, and if the truck is bouncing and you maneuver, all the body roll, well, you might flip. Now I know that's all in my head. With better springs up front, whenever I hit a bump now, I hit the bump and I level out a lot faster, being able to maneuver a lot quicker. Another thing, whenever I was driving my stock SR5, it seemed as though whenever I was getting to a stop sign, it kind of, like the truck wanted me to kiss the floor. Like I'd brake and I'd be like about to kiss the floor. But now when I brake, going in straight, I'm not leaning towards the ground. City driving is absolutely amazing. It's perfect. I literally love this truck and I enjoy keeping it under 45, 60 miles an hour. It's phenomenal. Now on the highway, me being young and not really knowing about cars, I thought if I had a bigger, higher truck, I was going to be the king of the road and I was going to be awesome. Very wrong. Like horrendously wrong. The taller the car, the less aerodynamic. Now let's talk about the cons. Speed bumps. They're not your friends. Okay, they do not like you. They are not there to save you. They are not there. They're solely there to make sure that your back hurts. I'm kidding. It is a little bit uncomfortable though. Like you feel it a lot more. It definitely like grabs your back and like, hey there. Potholes. Avoid them. Just a suggestion. They are not comfortable to run over. Railroads, those are my kryptonite. I literally cannot leave my house without hitting a railroad. You guys will definitely see me on one of those back cracking videos that we see all over YouTube in probably like 3 days. But honestly, with all that being said, that's it. Like literally the bumps that you're going over slowly are the ones that are the most uncomfortable. So if you don't have railroads around you, you don't have a lot of speed bumps to deal with, then you're fine. Miles per gallon. Crazy, okay, but to say the least. I'm talking like 11 to 13 miles a gallon. Now for all the people right now that are going in the comments typing up, oh, why'd you lift your truck? Why'd you put bigger tires on your truck if you didn't want to deal with this? I'm not complaining about it, trust me. It's just some people, they want to do this to their truck, but they don't really know what's gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. I had no doubt about it, but I also don't mind. Like, I really don't care. I fill up like once every 2 weeks. Whatever the case may be, it does happen. Miles per gallon go down insanely bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna see high MPGs like probably ever again in this truck. Let's talk about power. Yeah. What is that? Of course, it's not gonna be as fast as a truck with 245s. Coming from 245s, and I'm assuming you're probably on like 265s, I didn't feel a significant difference where I'm like, wow, I killed the truck. It does feel a little bit slower because, well, you have a lot more weight on the truck, but it doesn't feel like horrid. So I definitely recommend it if you're interested. Don't let that deter you. I promise you, you'll drive it, you'll like it, you'll love it. Your truck's gonna look super sick going down the road. And last but not least, the question that everyone wants to know: do you regret it? No, sir. No, sirree. I do not. Or ma'am-er-ee. I am so lost for words. 2 weeks, okay? It's been 2 weeks. Me personally, I buy a lot of things, and the next day, I forget about said thing. I can't wait to wake up, and I hate going to sleep because I can't look at my truck. I don't know how healthy that is. I don't know how good that is. But in my mind, I did a pretty good thing. So with all that being said, no, I don't regret it. I love this truck. I think it's the best truck I've ever had in my entire life. But nonetheless, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, a like, a comment, and a subscription would be much appreciated. It's been your boy. I'm out like an Audi. I'll see you tomorrow. Cinco de Malo. Peace. If you've watched to the end of this video, there is an outro sequence that I do. This. But I wanted to see if maybe some people were interested. If you want to show off your Tacoma, go onto Instagram, follow me at official Aing, send me a picture, whatever picture you want of your Tacoma, and I will put it in that sequence.